Hello, everyone. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Testing. Hello, everyone. Seems to be working fine. What's happening? Everyone. Hang on, let me put this over here. Put this over here. Hello. Hey, we got our moderators here. Sarah, Joy, and AJ are here. Hello. I think I need to make it a little cooler in here. I had the door open, but some people were talking, so I might try to open the door later. But there were some people talking. So I think I gotta turn the AC down. Or turn the AC up. Make it a little cooler in here. We have here Dave Moss, Robin Banks, Tony Del Monte. Oh, thank you, Tony. Hey, thanks, Tony. Tony hit 900 songs on his channel. On his channel, Tony Del Monte. He's up to 900 songs. Very nice, Tony. Thank you. Tony's latest songs include Heart and Soul, Head Over Heels. Good. I was listening to that recently. And others. I'll have to check them out. Going Crazy, David Lee Roth cover. Nice. Hey, we got Apocalypse No, Carlos Rosa, Bob Messina, Darth Tater, Tony Del Monte. I already said Tony, of course. Ted 37. Hetty Seidlovitz, Breaker, Jenny Lassiter, Ernie, Kimberly Barr, Gigi, Kujali, Hugo, Umbriel, Erica from Nashville, Letter Artist, Terry Minyard Reddix, Christine W. I never saw Donnie Darko. Alex Duncan. I don't even know what Donnie Darko is about. You said the song is from that, but Head Over Heels is from that. I don't even know. Donnie Darko. It follows a troubled teenager who narrowly escapes a bizarre accident and has visions of Frank, a mysterious figure in a rabbit costume, who informs him the world will end in just over 28 days. Frank begins to manipulate Donnie to commit several crimes. Thank you. That's Wikipedia. Thank you, Hugo140. Hugo140, thank you so much. Thank you for the How's It Going sticker. It's going well. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hugo140. Thanks so much. Donnie Darko gets a 71 on Metacritic with a 7.9 user score. Haniel Vargas is here. Ernie says interesting movie. Pickled Grammar says weird movie. Yes, as Tony says, it's originally from Tears for Fears, Songs from the Big Chair. Edward Kim is here. Ashley Stevie is here. Ram is here. Erica said, did I lose my credentials? I can call you Erica the Pharmacist instead. Figured maybe you don't want to always be called Erica the Pharmacist. The Dakota Show. Where I got my coupons and samples, Dakota Show. What was the name? I mean, people just sign me up for them. What was the name of that site? What was the name of the site, guys, where you can sign up for coupons and samples? One of our viewers will remember. Oh, Darth Tater. Hey, thanks so much, Darth. I haven't even done anything yet. Thank you, Darth Tater. I appreciate that. Darth has been busy lately. Thank you, Darth. Pinch Me? Is that what it was called? Pinchme.com, you can get some samples from there. But I don't, some of them I guess come from Pinch Me, but I don't know where they are. I mean, some people just sign me up for these things. Pinchme.com. Rosemary Randolph is here. Kathy Moran is here. Hello, Kathy. Kathy said they were having a freeze warning where she is. Umbral is here. Rhonda Roll. Polly says our lips are sealed. Our lips are sealed. Quiet Place Movies? No, I don't know what that is. Pickled grammar. Quiet Place Movies. Auric 3D is here. A Quiet Place? If they hear you, they hunt you. If they hear you, they hunt you. A post-apocalyptic world inhabited by blind monsters with an acute sense of hearing. How about that? If they hear you, they hunt you. Lisa says, good movie. A Quiet Place. How's this on Metacritic? $82. Huh. A Metacritic must-see. I never saw A Quiet Place. Is it? Can you stream it? Is it on Prime Video or not? Is it on Netflix? Let's see. I'm temporarily signed up for Netflix. It is not on Netflix. Prime Video. Umbral doesn't like it. Kundita is here. Marzel is here. Marcia says, I believe both are on Prime. Quiet Place. Oh, A Quiet Place. Wait, what? But no, A Quiet Place, I have to rent it. Why do I have to rent it? I'm an Amazon Prime person. I have Amazon Prime. So why can't I watch Quiet Place? Shaft says, I think it's on Paramount. You can never watch what you want. Oh, Terry's watching Squid Game. Nice. I gotta watch Squid Game maybe a second time. It's not, I have to, I can't, I just can't rent it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. Bob is watching Squid Game too. Bob, yeah, stick with it after. Give yourself a couple episodes. I know Amazon doesn't have all the movies for free. It's not Amazon Prime. Tony likes Wentworth. Apocalypse said the second one should be called A Quieter Place. That's what just happened. I have that happen frequently. I'll hear about some movie and I'll be like, oh, I wonder what service it's streaming on. And it's streaming on none of them. Is it on HBO Max? Probably not. What a mess. What a mess streaming has become. No, it's not on HBO Max. GK is here. Christine W. here. Christine says, just watch is good for checking. John A. and PD, yeah, no, I know. I know that all the movies aren't free. I know why. I know that. It's just, it was kind of like, just more of an expression of annoyance. Just watch. Just watch. A Quiet Place. Oh, it's on Paramount. Okay. Thanks for the heads up about Just Watch. It's on Paramount and rent on Apple TV. It's on DirecTV. It's on Fox FX Now. What's this one? Spectrum on Demand. Paramount. Paramount. Why would I get Paramount? What's on Paramount? What's on Paramount Plus? There's some movies? Paramount Plus. Well, I have CBS from my YouTube TV, so I don't need that. Family Time Originals. I don't know. You get some shows. Movies. Paramount Plus. Dave Moss says, when I'm interested in watching something, it's always on a streaming service I don't have. Sonic says they have every Star Trek property. I see. Ugh. Letter artist watched Going in Style. Yeah, Just Watch looks like a pretty good site. I didn't know about Just Watch. It's actually like some of the sites when you actually look and if you look up where is this movie streaming, it'll just be some weird page that doesn't even give you the information, and they're just like trying to get ad revenue. Whereas this actually seems like a good up-to-date page. Just Watch. Actually, it looks like you can put in your own streaming services too. Peacock is free with ads, right, or something? Is that what it is? I don't even know. I don't even know. Comio says The Office is still available in Canada on Netflix. Jean says it's always a service you don't have. Lori Torres is here. She likes Peacock. Bugwins is here. Yeah, my Chromecast, you can, on Chromecast with Google TV, you can set up your different services with it. As Sonic says. Jake says, ditch cable to save money with one streaming service. Now you have to pay 10 different services to watch what you want. Yep. Yep. Nikki Kennedy is here. This light, I think, oops, sorry, I messed up this. This light has moved. Let me turn this on a little higher. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So it is Wednesday night. Thank you for joining our live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. Ranting Ryan writes, Ryan likes Pluto TV. Pluto TV. Jeff Curry is here. Hello, Jeff. Right. Sarah Joy says, you can tell we had an election stream the night before. Yeah, the political streams reverberate into following days. Pluto TV. It's free. Pluto TV. Have never used it. What are the channels on Pluto TV? Pluto TV. Sonic says news channels are good options on Pluto TV. Pluto TV carries Core TV, Nest TV, Discovery Channel, CNN, Weather Nation TV, Buzzer, Newsmax TV, Trinity Broadcasting Channel, Fox News. So Pluto TV is free. So how do they make money? Do they run ads? I'm confused. How does it work? Logan Nick Ulaj switched to Hulu. Zindley is here. Whoa, why isn't it muted? So I'm seeing Pluto TV. So hang on a second here. News and opinion. News and opinion. I'm looking at the CNN channel on Pluto TV, but it doesn't look like normal CNN. It's like a show called The Latest News from CNN. They have Sky News Live on Pluto TV. Oh, maybe it is live CNN. Is it really? I'd be shocked. I did not know that they had that. Maybe it is live CNN, actually. I'll tell you in a second. No, it's not. Is it? Or wait, is it? Hang on. Just to confirm. No, it's not. Because CNN is showing Don Lemon tonight. I am definitely not watching Don Lemon tonight on the Pluto TV. Sonic says it's not live CNN, but some of the others are live. Has Bloomberg. Has CNET. I don't know if that's live. Interesting. This is interesting. Did I mention it's called Pluto TV? Oh, thank you, Red Raven. Hey, thanks, Red Raven. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Polly says it's like TV Lite. Hey, Polly, do you have any thoughts on New Jersey? The governor's race was close. Shaft says needs AFTV. Erica says you should try Philo. It costs $20 a month. Well, I already have my YouTube TV. Philo TV. How many TV companies are there? Philo. Unlimited DVR, 60 channels, $25 a month. Looks like it doesn't have the news. Oh, doesn't have the news channels. Does it? I don't know. Oh, thanks, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie. I appreciate it. Thanks for the hippo sticker, Ernie. And thanks, Red Raven, for the Hey You sticker. Thanks, Ernie and Red Raven. Paul has DirecTV Stream. So expensive, but works great. There's just so many of these things. There's just so many of them. DirecTV Stream. That has regional sports networks on it. See channel lineup. Sports. They have the ESPN on DirecTV Stream, Fox Sports, MLB. They have MLB, NBA TV. I don't see NFL Network. No NFL Network. Doesn't look like it. Do they not have Red Zone? Maybe they do. I don't know. News. CNN. Ooh, they have CNN. I like CNN International. I kind of wish they had that on YouTube TV. I do like that channel. Polly says no NFL Red Zone, no me. That is more DirecTV Stream is more expensive than I think YouTube TV. Looks good though. How does their DVR work? YouTube TV is fine for my purposes. YouTube TV has been totally fine for my purposes. Callie Voltaire is here. Hello. YouTube TV has been fine. It has a good amount of channels. The DVR function works great. It's basically unlimited DVR. It really works well watching shows on your phone and on your iPad and on your computer. And I do a lot of that stuff. I often watch stuff on my iPad. So is it perfect? No, but it doesn't have the regional sports networks, but whatever. So I can't watch the Orlando Magic. But I'm happy with YouTube TV. Maybe there's something I'd like more. I don't know. But it's got all the basics. Oh, hey, Callie Voltaire. That's very nice of you. How generous of Callie Voltaire. Thank you. Thanks so much. Very nice of you. I also owe a thanks to Hetty Silovitz. Hey, thanks for the good job sticker, Hetty Silovitz. I appreciate that, Hetty. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Wow. It's very nice of you guys. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Calivolter said $5 per hour for yesterday's live. Yeah, we were on for a while yesterday. That was a long stream. Hang on one second here. We were on for a while. Can I pull up YouTube TV? No, I can't show you the programming on the air. YouTube TV's got like the basic cable channels. It's got the basic news channels, your local channels, the sports channels. Another thing, the DVR functionality is also, it's very responsive. I tried AT&T TV, but I did not like the DVR interface like on your iPad. It was just laggy. It was very laggy. I don't like laggy. YouTube TV DVR, there's no limit. You can record as much as you want, and it like keeps it for like months. Sonic says YouTube TV DVR is the best one out there. Because I really use that a lot. Because like when I often watch stuff on my phone or on my iPad or even on my computer, and I'm always rewinding and stuff. Even on my TV. What is YouTube TV these days? How much a month is it? Like 70 or something? I don't even remember how much it is. Polly says, now I just added Showtime to my Hulu because of the new Dexter season. This madness must stop. Well, can you just watch it, Polly, all at once? Then you cancel it? Sonic says, I think it's $70. YouTube TV. Another cool thing about YouTube TV is it just kind of works. I guess a lot of these streaming services are like this. But like when I was on vacation, when I was traveling around LA, I could just watch my TV wherever I am, wherever you go. You just watch it on your phone, and everything you've recorded, you can just watch it on your phone, watch it on your DVR. You're not tied to like a box. I have a TV set up in my studio so I can like watch news stuff like when there's news, if I want to see something going on. I don't have a cable jack in there. I just have a little Chromecast thing on there. You can put a TV anywhere where there's a Wi-Fi signal. Life with Paul and Vivian is here. Ervik Sonder is here. Ervik found local TV on Paramount app. Darth Tater says the DVR on YouTube TV is the best. Gene says I watch everything on my phone. Andy says I still have DTV. What's that? DirecTV? Kind of expensive. With the satellite dish. Oh, Cat says got my sea salt pumpkin seeds. I'm addicted. So Cat, did you buy those pumpkin seed snacks that Chris Lund sent me? Those are really good. What's the brand? I don't remember the brand of those. Cat. I'm telling you, those are really good. Thank you, Andy, for your kind words. Worm82 is here. The other thing about YouTube TV is I know sometimes they have a trial. But any of these streaming services, some of them have a trial. Other ones you can just try for a month. Right, Sonic says for local channels, you have to watch the local channels where you actually are. But Sonic says DVR from your home stations is available. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Thanks to our mods. AJ is here modding. Sarah Joy is here. Thank you. Arizona Jumper says food coma in the lounge. Thanks, Starfire. I cut it myself. Does anyone remember the... Anyone remember? Uh-oh. Andy. Andy, you did it, Andy. Someone tell Andy what Andy did. That's a no-no. Teacher June Hex is here. Teacher Junex. Teacher Junex. I do need to go to the UPS store. I didn't go today. I'm going to try to maybe go tomorrow. No one remembers the name of the brand name of the pumpkin seed snacks. What's the brand name of the pumpkin seed snacks? I think I could walk over. I think I might still. I don't know if I finished mine. I may have a few left. I was hoping somebody would save me the walk to the cabinet, but no one's come through. Wendy Lincoln. Rocket Snacks. Cat says Rocket Snacks. Yes. Rocket Snacks. Oh, that's funny about the stars on the tie, Sonic. I want to talk about that. Oh, Arizona Jumper, thank you. Arizona Jumper, thanks for the highest sticker. That's kind of a rare... I don't see the highest sticker much. I don't know if I think I've seen it, but I don't know if I have. Thank you, Arizona Jumper. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so Cat got these. So we talked about these. These are really good. We talked about these because Chris Lund sent them to me. Now, this is a 6-pack here. But just so you know the brand, this is a 6-pack. As an Amazon associate, I am for qualifying purchases. But I mean, you could probably find a single pack somewhere or, go to your grocery or whatever. But they're really good. I should leave a review for these. Well, I didn't order them off of Amazon, but... Starfire says, I love the kitty stickers too cute. So anyways, I tried these on the air. It's $30 for 6 bags of them. It's 6 bags. It's a 6-pack. But again, look at your grocery. It's really good. I think Chris got them in a grocery or something. I'm not even sure. Darren Markley is here. Red Raven, thank you. Red Raven says, I have Rogers in Canada. Is it Rogers like TV? All shows are crap. They give free views to only worn out movies, so I keep it on 24 News in the back. I'm sorry about Rogers. I don't know anything about Rogers. Rogers TV? Is this Rogers? We don't have this US. Rogers phone and TV and stuff? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, Chris Lund is here. Chris says, I'll have to buy some now that I got the taste approval. 2 different people love them, Chris. 2 people love them. Red Raven says it's crap. Hey, thank you, Red Raven. I'm sorry about Rogers. See, it says here, Rogers, wireless internet, TV, home monitoring, and more. Sonic says Rogers is like Canada's AT&T. I have this thing, sometimes I order like just basic stuff like from Amazon. Then I forget what it was. Then it'll arrive and I'll be like, what was it? Then it'll end up being like, oh, it's Speed Stick. I ran out of Speed Stick. But for a moment, I don't know what it is. So I just saw something here that said your order shipped from Amazon. And I don't know what it is. It's some sort of basic thing. I think one of them is Speed Stick, but what's the other one? What did I order from them? It was something really basic. Then I open it and I'm like, oh, it's that thing. It's like eye drops. No, I don't need razors. I don't know. No, I never tried Fubo. It's another one of these things. David Oliva mentioned Fubo TV. It's like there's so many of these services. How do you keep... Fubo says watch the networks and other top channels live without cable. This is one of the more popular ones, isn't it? I don't even know. They have a lot of channels on Fubo. What do they not have? They don't have CNN. There's no CNN on here. I need all the news channels. They don't appear to have MSNBC on here. I don't even know if they have Fox News. That looks like Fox, but not, I don't know if it's Fox News. Anyways. West Hawk is here. Angel Baby Max at the shelves are empty at Walmart. I was at a Target today and they were full. Polly says it would be funny if it was naughty and you sent it to yourself. I think one of the two is Speed Stick, but I don't know if that's the one that's being shipped or is it. There's one that came and I haven't opened it. The other one might be eye drops. OTR Monk thinks YouTube TV is the best, even with the recent price hikes. By the way, Polly, I did do another month of NFL of Red Zone. It was like $10 for like a month of Red Zone. So I like Red Zone. I splurged and did a month of Red Zone. Jeff, I wish your wife well. She is having surgery. Please keep us updated, Jeff. Heart surgery. Best wishes to her, Jeff. Stewart said he saw Air Force One flying over his house on the way back from the climate conference, right? Wow. What part of the country are you in, Stuart? Polly, I asked you a question before about the governor's race. I didn't even see if you responded. So if you want, you can repeat your response, if you responded. Sonic says NFL Red Zone has improved over the years. They used to trigger jump games too easily. Now more like DirecTV's Red Zone channel. I don't know. I feel like I watched Red Zone years ago, and I didn't like it as much now. It's not so right now. It's called red zone, but it's not. The red zone is when you're like within the 20-yard line. But a lot of time I feel like they'll just update games. Not. It's more like the NFL update channel. Oh, Stewart is in Glasgow, Scotland. Oh, I didn't realize Stewart was there. Maybe I knew that. Oh, Jeff's wife is through surgery and recovering well now. Oh, that's good news, Jeff. Very nice. Good to hear. That's very nice. Hang on one moment. Anointed Prayer says, Happy New Month. Yes, we're in November. Barb says, I listen to so many live streams on YouTube that I feel I'll miss something if I bother with Hulu or Netflix. I'm actually going back to Boston in like 3 weeks. Sooner than 3 weeks. I think it might be like the Monday of Thanksgiving week. It's going to be very cold there. I have to order my boots. I'm going to do that. But it's going to be cold there. Sonic said, I had the turkey kick the pumpkin out of the way on my avatar. I can't see, like it's a small, I couldn't tell that was a turkey, Sonic. I wish I could make it bigger. Now, Sonic mentioned the stars on my tie. I have an interesting thing to say about that. I think it's interesting. So last night when I was covering the election, see this tie, I don't know if you can see it there, but it has stars on it. Probably if you make it bigger, you can see it. But I don't know that anyone had ever seen the stars. I had worn that tie a number of times before, but I believe with the old camera, it didn't pick up the stars. So I think maybe people noticed the stars this time because it used to not pick up the stars, the old camera. Because I have worn it before, but I think I remember wearing it before and saying, oh, the webcam isn't actually picking up the stars. But it has stars on it. Sonic says, yep, new camera, game changer. I can look up one of my other streams and see. But I'm pretty sure I remember not seeing it when I had the webcam. Here, this is from, oops. Actually, you can kind of see it. I'm wrong. You can see it. I was wrong. See, this is me. I misremembered. This is me from January. You can see it there. Maybe it's just not as clear. Maybe it doesn't draw your eye. I mean, because you can see I'm wearing. See there, right there? That's from January. I misremembered. I thought I remembered not being able to tell. See how like washed out everything my face is though? This is last night. I had a bit of an issue. There's still this difficulty. It's much more clear. It's a little hard. There's this weird thing where like my face is the right color. The color of the shirt is just a little off and I just couldn't adjust it. I don't know what it is. It's like, because if I adjust the color to fix the shirt color, then my face is the wrong color. I'm sure that somebody who's an expert in cameras would know about this, but it's just, and this happened with my webcam too. It's like I would need two different color settings, one for my shirt and one for my face. The shirt color is just a little bit off. Thank you, Gene. Polly said, where did it go, Polly? Where did it go? Let's see. Oh, yes, somebody else said, Jeff, thank you for your service. Polly said, Dakota showed there a Facebook page for this channel. There's too many pages. We have a Twitter for this channel, @Lookner channel. Polly says the New Jersey race was crazy. No one thought it would be that close. Murphy seems to have lost popularity. I just want lower taxes. Logger in Camp says Rogers TV's motto is "We're not happy until you're not happy." Sonic says maybe software is being too aggressive with the green hue and inadvertently color shifting the shirt. You know, it is interesting. I haven't tried just like recording myself. Maybe if I recorded myself with the camera, the shirt color would probably be right. There might be some kind of adjustment being made by the software. That is true, Sonic. I haven't tested. Anyways. How long was that stream last night? It was like 10 hours or something. I don't even remember.
Welcome.
Welcome. Hold on. Quiet down. About over 10 hours. I did not think it was going to be that long. Denise Horton says long. I might open the door up. We'll see. 70 out. I'll leave the AC on right now, but 70 out right now. Still not bad. Thank you, Alex Duncan. Thank you, Alex. You know who did well is the mod. The mods. Thank you, Terry. The mods did a good job because it was crazy in the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh. What a crazy night for the mods. Non-stop crazy. Worm says it's 34 where Worm is. AJ says it was wild. Kenneth says chat was a war zone. Could you imagine without the mods? I would have had to shut the chat off. It's interesting. Why did Nightbot delete Kenneth's message? Kenneth says chat was a war zone and Nightbot deleted it. Huh, what's Nightbot doing? Oh, because of the word war? Tio's Landscaping is here. Tio's Landscaping. What did Tio's Landscaping do wrong? What did Tio's Landscaping do wrong? Why did Nightbot time out Tio's Landscaping? Because he said conspiracy theory? So it just timed it out? Oh, Nightbot. Anyways. So, let's see. What I want to discuss. One of our viewers wrote to me and said, I guess it would be the fabric on your shirt. Silk and synthetic blends will reflect more light than most natural fabrics. Maybe it's the fabric of the shirt that screws up the color on camera. Not this one, the one I was wearing last night. So, Edward, you just repeated your question. You asked the same question twice. You know better, Edward. You just know better. And you do it anyway. Ryder is here. Thanks, Robin Banks. So I need to start figuring out where I'm going to live next. I really need to start, I kind of need to start figuring it out. Excuse me. As I've said, I'd like to live somewhere where I know people already. It's kind of, it's between, oh, Barb, hey, thanks, Barb Filer. That's so nice of you, Barb. Thanks for the sticker, Barb. I appreciate it, Barb. Thank you. Very nice of Barb Filer. Thanks, Barb. Kristen J is here, by the way. Nefarious is here. The two places I'm really considering are the two places I really know people are Boston and Los Angeles. Boston and Los Angeles. The problem with Los Angeles is it's super expensive, and the time zone I do not like. The time zone is not good for news coverage. A problem with Boston is the weather, because it gets cold a lot. Also, a lot of my best friends, I'd say my best friends are in Los Angeles. Those are my best friends are in Los Angeles. I lived there so many years. A lot of my college friends are in Los Angeles. So, at least most of my best friends, I'll say that. Most of my best friends are in Los Angeles. Way more than in Boston. So, this is the problem. But it's just what happened. I'm now on month to month rent in this place. So my rent, starting next month, my rent's going to go up significantly here because I'm on month to month. But I can leave whenever I want. So I think the longest I would be in this apartment is until April, because if nothing else, there's a place in Boston I can move in April that I would go. So one possibility is that I stay here and for 5 months and then go to Boston. Just to be clear, Boston is suburban Boston. Like 20 minutes away from Boston, not like right in the city. So that's one possibility. It's hard. It's a hard decision. Yeah, no, Marcia says it would be great if one of your LA friends had a basement suite or something. Yeah, it's got to be, you know what I'm saying? It can't just be a room. It's like, it's got to be that, given what I need for housing, it makes it hard. I look at the stuff available in LA and it's just like, it's so expensive to get something that's going to satisfy what I need. That's a big issue. Electra Crystals is in Los Angeles. Oh, there's internet in both places. The internet's fine in both places. Kujli, I moved here because it was warmer and cheaper than Atlanta, and it was still the pandemic. One of our viewers said there's no place like home. Boston. April Coco said that. The thing is, LA is kind of like a home for me because LA, I lived there so many years and I have so many friends out there. So I know what you're saying, but LA has sort of its own kind of home vibe too. When I was visiting out there, it felt very familiar just because I spent so many years there. Now, my overall expenses would probably be not much different in Boston than here because I have a connection in Boston. I have a connection to a place there. No, the suburbs of LA, it's still LA. Polly, I don't want to just go to LA and be like, oh, I'll just spend the money and go at some point, because I'll still get annoyed if my expenses are too high. I'll just worry about it. So if I saved up and then went, I get annoyed by how much it was. It's just hard. There's good things about both. There's good things about both. Ernie says, stay east because I'm west of you. And the thing is, Kenneth says, Boston equals family equals best choice. The thing is, though, I have friends in LA who are like family. I'm very close to them. No, Chris, the rental situation would be fine for me in Boston. I would not get screwed over or something there. I honestly don't have a strong, it's very hard. It's a very hard decision. It's the kind of thing where I don't think there's things to be said for both. So Cindy, I know that, but I go back to see my family regularly anyway. So even if I'm not living in Boston, I go back to see my family regularly. So it's not like I don't see them. Yes, I agree with Bob Messina. I feel like if LA was cheap, if LA were cheap, then I'd probably go there, I think. But that's a big if. It's like the opposite of cheap. I don't want to do a writing job, Lynn Lincoln. I can't do one. I'm doing this channel. I want to do the channel. Actually, a friend of mine from LA is having me do a little stuff on the side, not full-time stuff, which is nice. I have a friend who's having me do a little writing for him on the side, which is good for me because it's like I can do it in my spare time. And it's a nice break, actually. It's a nice sort of doing some different stuff mentally, so that's kind of a fun thing. But I don't know that being out there, that's somebody who's just a good friend of mine. So I don't know that being out there would be that conducive to that kind of thing. I asked some friends of mine and who were out there, and no one was really like, oh, that kind of thing would happen so much more if you're physically out here. No, Sonic, I deactivated my guild membership because I would have to pay dues. I'd be paying dues every year for nothing. So it's not easy. Again, it's like there's things to be said for both. No, Torbet, at this point, I'm gonna live where I know people. That's what I want to do next. That's what I want to do next. One day I'll live abroad, but for now, I want to live where I know people. No, Amanda, I need to live where I know people. It's going to be one of those two places. It's going to annoy me paying a higher rent here for the next 5 months, but I don't really have a choice because I could pay a lower rent here if I signed like a year lease, but I don't want to sign a year lease. I don't want to stay that long. So I just have to deal with it. Cindy Jones says, cool problem to have. Most of us are kind of stuck where we are for various reasons. When you're somewhere and you have high expenses, it's very stressful. It's very stressful. Lower expenses is much less stressful. I don't know why several of you have said, I think you're definitely leaning towards LA, which is just not true. I don't know why you're saying that. And I don't feel like anything I've said would lead to that conclusion. Yes, Stewie. I mean, there's cost and benefits to everything. I love the weather here, but what can I do? You know a friend who works for NBC in LA who just bought a house. It's not terribly expensive. It's not terribly expensive to buy a house in LA? What? Amanda? What are you talking about? Are they like head of programming at NBC? Maybe they just have a big budget, so it's not expensive for them. Yeah, see, my friends who live in LA, they have a lot of money. Not all of them, but a lot of my friends who live in LA do writing stuff. So they have a ton of money. And they're kind of annoyed at the expenses out there. Like they don't like it. But it's different. They're in that world and they have like houses and stuff. They have lots of money. Oh, thank you, Callie Voltaire, for the ha 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 sticker. I think she was talking about the LA rent prices, LA house prices. Thank you, Callie Voltaire. I appreciate that. Stewie says, I agree the time difference would mess with coverage. It's not, the time difference is not an insignificant thing. That's a pretty big deal, actually. Like, one could argue that the time difference itself is disqualifying. Because if I'm committed to doing the news channel, which I am, that's a really significant time difference. No, I wouldn't be getting my own, I wouldn't be buying a property anywhere. You can make friends anywhere, says ZBDB, but you can't make old friends, EVDB. As my mom says, as the song says, you can't make old friends. K Bati is here. Now, someone might say you can try one and then the other, right? So it's not, you know, you're not committing to 10 years of your life. You can go to one place, and if it doesn't work, you can try the other place. I mean, you got to deal with moving, which is a pain, but Country Girl says, move to Boston, save money, and fly to LA to visit friends. Well, I don't really like first of all, when I go somewhere and to visit people, I can't work. And you're not really seeing people regularly if you do that. So, I'll probably visit LA again if I'm not living there, but, you know. My friends are located in different places in LA. Different places. Sonic says, most of your news is prime time east, commute time west. Oh, I don't know that's most of our news, Sonic. I mean, that's probably most of my Lookner streams, but my news can be, I think the news is just, there's plenty of streams we do early in the afternoon, sometimes super late at night. I mean, the news kind of just tracks when I'm up. There's fewer morning streams because there tends to be, sometimes I miss things that happen, like if it happens like 6 or 7 in the morning. But, I mean, the news kind of just happens at random times. Sonic says, if up late night west counts as early east. I see what you're saying, but I don't know that I'd want to be like going on the air at 6 a.m. staying up to 6 a.m. West Coast to cover something 9 a.m. East Coast. I see what you're saying. Like if I happen to know of something early in the morning, I could stay up for it. But it's more the kind of thing where, something happens at 11 or noon on the East Coast. If that's 8 or 9 on the West Coast. So if I'm keeping late hours, I might not be up. Danielle says, I'd go the cheaper route, less worry. Hey, thanks, Aravic Sonder. I appreciate that, Aravic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Flamingo J says, I'm in Fort Myers. Can't imagine going back to a cold climate. I certainly like warm better, but I've lived in Boston before, so, you adjust and you deal with it. So, well, I'll have to figure it out. I'll just have to figure it out. What can I tell you? Steven 7-pounder. Thank you, Steven 7-pounder. It's very nice of you. Says, buy a boat, you can live on it. Here's for the cat food. Every boat has a cat. I did not know that every boat has a cat. Why does every boat have a cat? Thank you, Steven 7-pounder. Very nice on you. Very nice of you. Do boats have cats? Hey, Miss Ravioli is here. Hello, Miss Ravioli. Oh, you guys are so nice. So nice of you. Denise Horton. Thank you, Denise. Denise says, Mom. No, I love seeing my mom. I mean, I'm going to go back and see my family in a few weeks. So it is great seeing everybody. I mean, that's a big reason to move to Boston. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. Darren says, when you got back from your LA trip and talked about you were so happy talking about your friends. Right. But remember, in LA, all I didn't work at all. Literally all I did in LA is day after day after day, ran around just seeing my friends all the time. That would not be my life there. I can't not work and see my friends nonstop when I'm there. Also, they're busy too. And I wasn't worrying about not working there. I didn't have the anxiety of having huge expenses when I was there, because I didn't have huge expenses when I was here. April Coco likes having seasons. No, I can't have a roommate now, Bob. I just need to, with what I do especially, I need to have my own place. Chris says, I've considered Los Angeles as a place to live. I think it would be a great place to live. No, I think there's a lot to be said for it. There's things I don't like, but there's things I really like. I mean, I am considering it, and I have lived there. It's just, it's super expensive. Like, it's just a huge difference. It's enormous. Seize the Day thinks Boston is a slam dunk. Flamingo, I am fully aware there's no state tax in Florida. Believe me. I can swim. Steven says cats are famous for being on boats. My favorite book growing up was The Boy Who Sailed Around the World Alone. I didn't know that cats had boats. Cats on boats. Boating with Cats website. A guide to boating with cats. Adventure cats. Unbelievable. Cats have been sailing on boats for centuries. Ship's cats used to serve as handy mousers. They were also revered as good luck charms. Wow. Invest in a life vest. Cats. You can read about this at Adventure Cats. Country Girl says, hopefully it helps to talk about it and get different input. Yeah, I appreciate being able to talk about it with you guys. I think it helps to talk about things, certainly. I don't know in this case if it's going to help me really decide, because I don't know if it's going to make the decision, because I just think it's just this choice with two sides that both have things to be said for them. They both have good points or bad points, and bad points. Simple NV likes Henderson, Nevada. Linda, the state tax in California is graduated. I think once you get above like $50,000 of income, it's something like 9%. It might go up a lot, like if you make millions of dollars or something, but I think it ends up being around 9-10% once you get to that level. Yeah, it is true, Sonic, that LA has Thai food. That is true. Nicole says you need to ask your friends to move closer to you. Yeah. Sarah Joy says, living in LA, you can't afford the Thai food. Thai food there was really good. It's better than here. So, like, I do need to decide. I don't need to decide tomorrow, because, I mean, I'm on a month-to-month lease now, rent, so I can leave whenever I want, basically. If I were to go to Boston, it wouldn't be till like April. I almost wish I was forced to totally decide in a week. Just make the decision. Todd Panning is here. Hello, Todd. Red Raven says Mississauga is the LA of Canada, the roads same. What, in terms of traffic? Hey, thank you, Red Raven. I appreciate that. Mississauga. It's near Toronto. Dakota Show said, a good friend once told me, some things we don't know until we pick one and hit it head on. Look, I mean, there's not going to be one perfect choice. At a certain point, I'll just have to choose. Now, anointed prayers, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. I don't know. West Hawk, I don't know where I'd go. I don't know what I'd do. I'm sorry, Dallas Alice. It's got to be a place where I know people. I'm sorry. But thank you, Dallas Alice. She suggests Dallas. But I got to know people. I got to. Thank you, Dallas Alice. I appreciate it. It's not fun living somewhere where you're always like, everything's too expensive. My expenses are too high. That's not a fun situation. It really is not. Anointed Prayers used to live in North Hollywood. Anyways, well, I'll keep you updated. Thank you for discussing it with me. I'll keep you updated. Sarah Joy points out I could do one and then the other. It's true. It is true. Katrina Jones, the gas is expensive out there. It is expensive. The gas is very expensive out there. Steve M suggests Harlingen, Texas. Again, I am not considering other options at the moment. I've narrowed it down to 2. That's it. Yeah, I'm just deciding where to go. I'm going to go to one of the 2 places I believe sees the day. I'm not deciding whether to leave here. I think that's decided. Linda Gordon was born in Sherman Oaks. Oh, I was just in LA. I was just there at Linda Gordon a month ago. April Coco says, my sister in LA got an electric car because the gas prices are so high. All right, so again, I'll keep you posted. Hey, when am I getting my Cologuard results? Hey, nobody's called me from Cologuard, guys. Guys, I sent my poopy test into Cologuard on Friday, and it got there on Saturday, and it's now Wednesday, and I haven't gotten a call yet from Cologuard telling me they couldn't test my poopy. So maybe they could test it. Maybe they tested my poopy. Maybe they've already tested it. Who would know? Is Erica the pharmacist still there? Maybe she knows. Or April Coco. Have they tested my poopy yet? They must have, because they're supposed to test it fast. They test it fast. They can't leave it sitting around. They ship it to them overnight. They must have tested it. Wow. I wonder what the result was. Bogey is here. Cal Voltaire, there's no way to track. I don't have a way to track the actual test yet. Dave Moss says no news is good news. NA818 says short staff everywhere. No, Kathy does not have a small cottage on her property. Sonic thinks maybe somebody is receiving my voicemails from Cologuard. My poop mail, Polly. They're supposed to message me at some point and about it. I mean, it's already been, I sent it on Friday. It's already Wednesday. I'm going to get the result. It's going to be a big moment. There's no need to call them. They want me calling them, bothering me about the poop. I think it's a very positive sign that it's a very positive sign that I haven't heard anything from them. Dallas says your poo is in the queue. You know, Country Girl, they've suggested, I think the booklet says that your doctor will tell you, but I also think they told me that you can go online and get it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it myself online before the doctor tells me. Yeah, Brendan, last night was a late night. I didn't sleep that much because I didn't sleep that late today. Manu is here. So that's going on. I think I'm going to open the... I think it's time to open the balcony door because I think the people might have stopped talking. So let me turn the AC off. AC is off. Robin says she got her letter in the mail 3 weeks after. You're supposed to hear within 2 weeks. Hold on a second. Now I'm going to open the balcony door. Oh, I learned something interesting today. Oh, and I have a battery update too. Hold on. Let me show you this. So my car has one of those fobs, you know, you click on and off to lock the car and open the trunk and open the car up, right? My cars, I mean, these things, like the diagrams on them, the labels have worn off because I've had the car for so long. But recently, I have two fobs, and one of them the battery started running out. And so last time the battery ran out, I took it to a dealer. I was under the impression I had to take it to a dealer. And then I think it didn't cost $1,000, but I feel like it wasn't negligible. I don't know, it might have cost $100. I don't know I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like at least 50 or something. But I had to pay them to replace the batteries in them. Then when it happened again, I was thinking, oh, I got to go to the dealer again. Then last night I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a second. I should just look up on YouTube if somebody has a video about how to replace these. So I look it up, and it's like the easiest thing in the world. You literally just get like a standard, one of our viewers said it, the CR 2025 battery, Edward said. It's like the battery, I don't know if it's a watch battery or something. And literally it takes 2 seconds to open up the thing and you just replace the battery. And I could have done that myself 3 years ago. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. So today, I got some batteries. And you know how much these batteries cost me? You know how much these cost me? Guess how much these cost me? Oh, yeah. So Sonic, what some people do is they use these are 2032, which actually the videos, some people online says the 2032 is going to work. So I'm going to try the 2032, even though mine takes 2025, because this is just a thicker battery and it should last longer. But it supposedly fits in my thing. I have to try it after this. How much did it cost? Yes, Chris Lund got it. Chris Lund got it. Free with coupon. This would normally cost $12.99, but I used my coupon for a battery pack of Duracell up to $25 that I got from Duracell for my AA batteries, because I already have so many AA batteries because they sent me 2 other coupons. So I decided to use it for this, even though it didn't cost $20 or $25. I was just like, I'll save the $12.99. The thing I could have done if I was a dishonest person, it's not even like it could cost Target money. I could have bought a battery pack for like $22 or something. No, I don't. I think maybe the most expensive one at Target is like $20. I could have bought a battery pack for $20 and returned it and gotten $20 of credit. I could have converted it into a Target credit and then bought whatever I wanted. But I didn't do that. For all I know, if you do that, they have to throw out the batteries. So I didn't do that. But I used my coupon for these. So these are 2032, which is 20 millimeters is the same width, and then 32 is slightly thicker than the 25s. But the guy who did the video I watched said, and a website I went to, both said you can use these instead of the 2030 of the 2025s. So I'm going to try it after, but we'll see if it works. Chris Lund says, converting now, you talking crypto language? Why am I talking crypto language? Let's see here. Carlos says, hopefully they're not too thick. Yeah, again, a couple people online said they work fine in my particular model of clicker. So we'll see. We'll see. If not, I'll return them and get the 2023 and 2025s. But it was so easy. I watched this video and it took like 2 minutes. Then I was like, why didn't I look it up on YouTube 3 years ago? So stupid. So dumb. Amanda says, I could have asked them if I buy the wrong type of battery, if you return them, what do they do with them? Well, anyways, I just did it this way. But it's a relief. Because I was like worried about like, my key fobs are gonna now, the other one's gonna run out battery now, and I gotta go to the dealer and I gotta spend all this money. Don't have to do any of that. As long as I don't break them opening them up, I should be fine. So we'll see. It's weird though. It says child secure with bitter coating. I don't know why they do this with the batteries. Child secure with bitter coating, bitter taste. So is there a big issue with kids eating these batteries? See, it says bitter coating. Did kids choke on those batteries? Look, The Verge. Duracell's new coin batteries have a bitter coating that makes them taste terrible. Ooh, I should taste it on the air. A new child safety measure for the tiny batteries. With the aim of discouraging young children from accidentally eating the otherwise apparently irresistible looking batteries. The batteries feature a coating on the bottom that reacts with saliva to release a bitter taste that will in turn discourage children from actually swallowing the battery. It must taste really bad if that's the case. Duracell notes that swallowing a lithium battery can cause a harmful chemical reaction in as little as 2 hours. Ugh. The increased prevalence of coin cell batteries is due to even smaller electronic devices like remote controls or Bluetooth trackers. Famously, Nintendo uses a similar method to discourage kids from eating physical Switch game cartridges. Wow. The Verge's executive editor says that Nintendo Switch cartridges, if you try to eat them, taste like insecticide. It is literally the worst thing and the taste won't go away. Like, is this is this a problem? Is this a problem with kids? PC. Duracell is making corn batteries taste horrible on purpose. Gene says it is a problem. Denise says people need to actually watch their kids. They only had the bitter coating ones. I'm just wondering if there was some kind of some cases of this happening where companies got sued or something. Terry says the kids think it's handy. Yes, Stewie, when I was a kid, one time I put my tongue on a 9-volt battery. I don't even know why I did it. And then I got a shock. I honestly don't know why I did it. It's so long ago. It seems like a weird thing to do randomly. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd heard about it. I did do it as a kid. Edward said he did that. No, I am not going to taste the bitter coating. Somebody I bet on YouTube has done it. I bet I can find a video on YouTube of it. Here, look, see? Duracell bitter battery taste test. Disgusting. I eat a Duracell coin battery. Bitter coating taste test. Battery taste. That's well, there's 2 of them. Blake Robinson said, I ran into an electrical fence wire and turned blue before I got out of it. Denise says, I put my finger in a socket. Terry says, when I was little, I used to stick Dad's keys in a light socket so he wouldn't go to work. How would that prevent him going to work? Polly, no, I have never touched the electric bug zapper thing I have. I have not done that. I'd prefer not to. So that's the battery update. The 9-volt battery, I don't remember really hurting. It was just kind of surprising shock. By the way, also, what was I going to mention? There was something else I wanted to mention. Excuse me. I went to Chipotle today and the door is still banging. It was driving me crazy. Oh my gosh. It's been banging for 2 months ago. The door I complained about a month ago, and the manager told me we tried to get somebody in to fix it. I actually submitted a customer service request with Chipotle corporate about this today because I was so annoyed by it. It's just they'll never. It's been like it for months, multiple months. Still, multiple months. I'll play it again. It's so disturbing. It literally changes the air pressure in the restaurant every time it does it. People go in and out of it all the time. All the time. Every minute. I don't know how the people working there stand it. Here, you ready? That's right where the dining room is. It's like in the dining room. It's in the dining room. Every single time. It's been like that for about 3 months. I'm not kidding you. 3 months. And I talked to the manager about it a month ago. And it's still not fixed. It's still not fixed. How can this not be fixed? No, it wasn't windy. It's literally every time somebody goes in or out. How can they not fix it? It's worse when you're there. It's so bad because it changes the air pressure. You can't, like it just jarring every time it happens. And they said a month ago, the manager said, "Oh, we know about it. I tried to get somebody out here to fix it." They're so badly managed, Chipotles. It's the worst. It's the worst. Linda says, "How can corporate not be aware of it?" It's ridiculous. Well, they're aware of it now. I'm sure they won't do anything about it. Anointed Prayer says it's hard to find good repair services to fix even a door. Well, just do something. Just come up with some temporary fix. Ugh, just so annoying. Jock says the employees don't care. I would care because you have to listen to it. Oh, thank you, Stewie. Stewie says, Tord, let's pay for someone else to fix it. Thank you, Stewie. I would do it like if I knew how to fix doors, I would just go fix it myself. Also, if I was like Bill Gates, I would just hire somebody and bring them over there and say, just fix it. It is the worst. Flamingo J says it took 6 months for my condo association to find a handyman to fix my fence. Darren, the other Chipotle has problems too. The other one near me. It's really awful. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. I know what I was going to talk about. I know what I was going to talk about next. I was going to talk to the manager about it again today. I didn't even bother. I just left. I sent a report to corporate. They said they would look into it. Oh, thank you, Steven 7 Pounder. He says, I'm a master glazier. I can fix that in 1 hour. Is glazier somebody who works with glass? Would that fix the door, Steven? Isn't it like a hinge or something? A glazier is responsible for cutting, installing, or removing glass. Neat. It's something with the... It's just closing too fast. It's closing too fast. Shane M. Unfortunately, I did not really like the brisket at Chipotle. Oh, hey, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie. That's so nice of you. Thank you, Ernie. Much appreciated, Ernie. Thank you. Very nice of Ernie. Sharon Heberling is here. Good to see you, Sharon. Sharon is here. John Gidry is here. Barb says they need a lighter door. I think there's just there's some sort of mechanism that makes the door shut more slowly. Okay. Kujali says someone can pull the rubber floor mat over the door jamb. Jess C says, I think it's called a hydraulic closer. Terry says hydraulic piston. Door closer. Somebody else said door closer earlier. John Gidry. Oops. Look. Door closer. See these door closers? I think it's called a door closer. It's been 3 months and they can't fix it? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, we're going to move on to the next topic. Dallas Ellis had a Mexican Coca-Cola today. Next topic. Next topic. West Hawk says they can fix it, they choose not to. Jeff says some are spring-loaded and some are hydraulic, and you just turn the screw to slow it down. I should research it and then try to fix it myself. No, I do that, and then someone will get hurt in the door, and they'll sue me, and they'll win. It's so annoying for everybody eating there. It's the worst. It's so stupid. Ziggy is here. Oh, the door Darren says you might be able to see the door closer in the picture in the video of the door. No, unfortunately you can't. Can't see it. Nothing up top. MSU Kiwi is here. The burrito bowl was just blah, blah, mediocre as usual. At least it wasn't bad, but it was mediocre. John, the phone guy, was not there. Okay, next topic. Next topic. It's time for next topic. Stephen has fixed 100 of those doors. So, I've been thinking about my diet and crashing stuff. You know how I have this thing where I call it crashing, where I get like a huge headache and feel ill when I don't eat for a certain amount of time, specifically when I don't eat certain foods. I need something rich and fatty kind of thing. Even if I eat, if I don't eat the right things, I get really sick. But what I'm wondering is, so I've said before that I have a theory that possibly my body, it seems like my body is used to some ingredient that it's not getting if it doesn't eat those things. But what I'm wondering is my body addicted to something in that stuff? It's like, so I'm getting, it feels like withdrawal or something, like I'm having withdrawal symptoms. I used to get really bad headaches when I would have caffeine and then not have caffeine for a day. It was really bad. So my thought was, maybe I should try to wean myself off of it. Like, I don't mean don't eat, of course, but what I mean is really try to avoid a couple nights ago I did a stream and I said I think I'm going to need pizza at the stream because I was kind of getting a headache and feeling kind of ill. Remember that? I don't know if you remember that. But I ended up not getting pizza after. I don't know what I did. I just ate some other stuff, and for whatever reason that night, it didn't get worse. If it did, I would have had to do something about it. So I was like, maybe I should just, if I can try to power through some of them and see what happens. The problem is, if you try to power through and it gets worse, like when it gets really bad, you can't do anything about it. But, sort of maybe push it a little more and see what happens. Maybe my body will get used to it. I don't know though. I don't know. I guess what it would involve is sometimes when I feel like I'm initially crashing, see if you can power through. Right. Leonard says, don't push yourself too hard. No. If it gets bad enough, you have to eat something. It's not carbs, Flamingo, because I can eat carbs and that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Sarah Joy says that's the best next guest for sure. No, it does seem like there's something my body thinks it needs or reacts to when it's not getting it. But the question is that something that the body like you can do without caffeine, right? When I first gave up caffeine, it was annoying, but my body doesn't care now that I don't have caffeine. Whereas there are certain things your body couldn't give up. So the question is the stuff in the rich food that my body reacts to not having, is that something my body can do without? Or maybe it's just something my body can't do without. I just need it in my food. And I don't know. Amanda Kelly says, I'm seriously curious about what's causing it with you. Amanda lost a lot of weight. Congratulations with keto diet. She says, I get like that too, need protein and fat like cheese. Like it's like hypoglycemia, but not. Right. So, Amanda, my body, I think, is used to having certain things. And when it doesn't have them, it's not good. But I don't know if that's like a, you know, oh, like when people get off drugs, I've never done drug withdrawal program, right? But I've read about them. So if people take drugs and then they go to withdraw and then, oh no, to drug rehab, right? Where they quit drugs and they're in rehab and they're trying to cut out the drugs. So I forget what that's called, whatever the word is for it. But when people are doing that and they go to rehab and they don't have any of this stuff, it's really bad. It's horrible. Supposedly it's horrible. But eventually, hopefully people get through it and it's not so bad at the end of it. Withdrawal is the symptom. Withdrawal is not the process. No, Edward, no. But that's a case where people who, are, for example, are used to drinking or drugs can have a situation where when they try to give it up, it's terrible. I've read some descriptions of it. It's like described as like hellish. It's awful. But eventually, hopefully, they get to a point where it's not so bad. So I don't know if my reaction to not having this stuff in my diet is like that, or if it would just be horrible, and if it would not get any better because my body actually needs this stuff to function. See? Ziggy says it could kill you. Well, no. When I fasted for my colonoscopy, it was horrible. That's why I went to the hospital. But maybe maybe I can kind of not cut it cold turkey, but try sort of push at the edges and see what happens. Jeff says when you try to quit, the withdrawal is the most hell you've ever been through. Alice says, I'm living it now. Yeah, it sucks. It's really bad. Blake says, my body craves fatty steak and milk chocolate ice cream and peanut butter swirls. Mine isn't just craving, though. It's the feeling sick if it doesn't get certain things. West Hawk says, careful playing doctor. I don't like the phrase you're using, playing doctor. Playing doctor, that phrase implies like you're drawing conclusions you absolutely shouldn't be drawing in a really irresponsible way. I don't think my hypothesis about what it could be is a crazy hypothesis, and I don't think it's irresponsible. I'm not doing anything irresponsible. What am I doing that's so irresponsible? So I just don't think you claiming I'm playing doctor is an appropriate use of the phrase playing doctor. West Hawk said, didn't mean it that way. All right, because that's what the phrase means. Amanda, I have never seen the stories about ingredients in cheese that are supposed to be addictive. So anyways, no, Chris, I don't recall ever getting a name of a doctor you sent me. I do not recall getting that. Sarah Joy says, I'm addicted to cheese. Yes, I agree, Robin. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I have kind of an odd situation, so. No problem, Chrislin. But I'm saying is maybe like if I gradually adjust my diet a bit, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not taking any drastic action yet. Barb says milk and cheese is addictive because the milk needs to keep the calves interested in drinking milk from the cow. Is this true? Is this true, Barb? I don't know about that. I have no idea. It's an interesting theory. Oh, thank you, Arizona Jumper, for it's like the Rising Sun sticker, Rising Sun hat sticker. I'm surprised YouTube allows that sticker. I feel like someone might complain about it and say it like makes fun of Japanese people. Because it has a fox with a Japanese head wrap doing like kung fu moves. I mean, I don't care. I don't care either way. I don't know. It's interesting. Thank you, Arizona Jumper. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Barb Morris. Jennifer says, keep a log. No, I've tried keeping a log before, but I generally know what's going to make me feel a certain way. Oh, it's a doctor? No, it's a fox with a Rising Sun headband doing kung fu. I don't think it's a doctor. I think it's a Japanese fox. Am I wrong about this? It's a doctor? Guys, what is it? What is that emoji? What is that sticker? That Arizona? Hey, thank you, Arizona Jumper. What do you guys think? It looks to me like a kung fu fox. Carlos says not a doctor. Callie Voltaire says looks like Mr. Miyagi, which would mean kung fu or martial arts. Sarah Joy says it's a Bushiba. AJ says, I think it's a Kung Fu cat. Nathan says, looks like a fox. Denise says, Karate Kid. What's a Bushiba? I don't know what a Bushiba is. Oh, this says Bushiba Super Stickers. Look at this. I didn't know about this. Bushiba Super Stickers. YouTube has launched Super Stickers. The stickers named fans, blah, blah, blah. The Anyways agency hired us to develop a pack of super stickers with kawaii themed. We created the character of Bushiba. He's a Shiba dog who lost his owner, turned to a life of motorcycles and mischief. Now he's turning over a cool new leaf. What? Wow. That's not a doctor. The sticker pack, which was originally intended to be released only to the Japanese market, was well accepted by the YouTube team, and they asked us to translate it into English, French, Portuguese, and Korean. How about that, guys? We get to learn about the stickers. How about that? I'll post a link to that article. It's an interesting story. So they were only supposed to be Japanese. The Japanese market. Carlos says Japanese character. A Shiba is a dog. Shiba Inu, right? It's like the Dogecoin dog, right? It's a hunting dog from Japan, says Wikipedia. So those stickers are supposed to be Shiba Inu dog. Now we know. Chris says, I love it. We've learned so much about the stickers. Red Raven thinks I have to fast more. I don't know, when it gets really bad, Red Raven, it gets really bad. South Jersey Larry is here. I wonder if South Jersey Larry is from the same area as Polly. Polly's in South Jersey. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know there was a page about the stickers. Gene says, thank you for chat sticker education tonight. That was neat. Lisa Remo is from Central Jersey. Oh, thanks, Arizona Jumper. Arizona Jumper says it was meant to be chat doctor. It was not meant to be Japanese person. See, the Japanese sticker isn't so offensive if you know that it was made by a company that was intending it to be in the Japanese market. So the sticker was somebody wearing like a Japanese headband. But again, these were produced for the Japanese market. That's it right there. We can still call it the chat doctor. Thank you, Arizona Jumper. It's okay. If you hadn't done that, then we wouldn't have found that article. South Jersey Larry says Polly's in another country in New Jersey. I'm further south. I went for a run on the treadmill today, and I watched some of the Netflix documentary on the Challenger, Space Shuttle Challenger accident. It's good. I watched like the first episode. It's a good documentary on Netflix. Some of you recommended it to me. Thank you. But it's good so far. Bryce Haug says eye surgery went well. I didn't know he had eye surgery. I'm glad it went well. Nice. That's good. AJ says I watched part of it. It does look good. It is good. Rita's Real. Hey, Rita's Real is there. She says, Challenger docudrama was awesome. Been lurking while working. That should be a shirt that people wear in the Lurkers Lounge, or a button. Lurking while working. Crip camp? Crip camp? A summer camp for teens with disabilities proved so inspiring that a group of its alumni joined the radical disability rights movement to advocate for historic legislation changes. Crip camp on Netflix. One of our viewers mentions that. Who said it? Who said it? Sorry. Oh. Robin, I think I have seen the speech. I haven't seen it in a while, though. Read is Real says, yes, lurking while working. I am totally going to get that on a shirt. That'd be great. And then you could call in on Zoom with your lurking while working shirt. Lurking while working. Ziggy watched it live at school. Oh, it is midnight. That's interesting. November 4th. Man, last night really made me happy we don't have to cover politics all the time. Oh my gosh. It's so stressful. Sonic says, lurking while working is a registered trademark of Lookner channel. That's the kind of merch I can make. I still have to get to the hoodies. Epan says, I'm also waiting for the AFTV chat doctor shirt. Well, it should be Lookner chat doctor shirt. Or chat doctor stethoscope or something. No, it should be a custom-made doctor's smock or whatever they wear. And then in script, it should say chat doctor. Carlos, the train blows the horn, I think, all the way through town. Because it goes through town. Rob Van Roy is here. Amanda Kelly says, need a Look Nerd Lounge one. This train is blowing more than usual, but I think what happens is they just come through a densely settled area and they just do it throughout. Too bad I can't see the trains in the distance here. I can hear them, but I can't see them. There used to be more. When I first moved in, I feel like there were more trains at night. I feel like there's been fewer lately. Dakota, I do these a few times a week. Chris says, I've been watching big court case happening in downtown Orlando, and I hear the train horns all day. What court case are you watching, Chris? Sherry Wilson says, every road crossing. By the way, those of you who follow me on Twitter at Lookner know I've been posting about this terrible story. This NFL player, Henry Ruggs, was driving his car and killed somebody yesterday. Or it was like the night before. and he was drunk driving. It came out today that he had over twice the blood alcohol. He had twice the legal limit of alcohol in his blood, and he was driving over 150 miles an hour. It's terrible. And then a woman and her dog got killed. Now he's probably going to go to jail. He was like this young second-year NFL player. I think a first-round draft choice. But I mean, it's so crazy that he was driving at 150 something miles an hour. This was in Las Vegas. It wasn't even like on a highway. It was like on a 6-lane residential street. Barella says, what car goes 150 miles an hour? Right, Terry, the team let him go, but I don't think he can play anyway. I think he's going to be in jail. Chris said they found... Well, Chris, he has not been tried yet. He hasn't had a trial, but he... Oh, no, Chris is talking about his... Chris is talking about his trial that he's watching. Oh, I think I heard about that trial, Chris, that you're talking about. I think I heard the one that you're talking about. This one here is the one that Chris is talking about, I think. Jury finds Markeith Lloyd guilty of first-degree murder. He shot and killed a police officer. That's a different one. I've been hearing about it a little in Orlando. I didn't realize you were watching it, Chris. I didn't realize it was being televised. Gene says, there goes Henry Rugg's future as well as the life lost. Yeah, it's really bad. It's so bad. Yeah, see? Prosecutor says he was driving 156 before a fatal crash. 156. His girlfriend was in the car with him, who he has a kid with. 156. 156. This is interesting. I didn't know this. A YouTube video posted a year ago shows Henry Ruggs with girlfriend driving a car in Las Vegas and discussing speed. I haven't watched that yet. I'll have to watch it. I don't know really what it says. I'll have to watch it after. Is a story here? In a video obtained by the Review Journal, appears to show former Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs speeding on a Las Vegas residential street with his girlfriend. The video has since been removed from her YouTube channel. Huh. Just terrible. Yeah, Mark, the articles, you can look up the articles. It says like Rainbow Boulevard here. Just look up Las Vegas Review Journal and you can find it. They had a map yesterday in the Las Vegas Review Journal and they had like a diagram and stuff. But I mean, it's a residential street, a Las Vegas residential street. It's like a 6-lane street, but it's got houses on either side. Blake says the judge had to issue a warrant for his blood and then they had to strap him down to get it. I didn't know they had to strap him down, but I know he initially wouldn't give a blood sample and then they had to get a warrant for it. Anyways. Mark French says, if it was rainbow, I know it well. $156 miles an hour. 156 miles an hour. I've never gone that fast. I don't even know what the fastest I've gone is. Well, I've gone that fast in a plane. But in a car, I mean, maybe I drove somebody who drove like a 90 or something. I don't know what it would, but not on a residential area. Also, if you're going like 80 or something, you're going on a highway. Country Girl says, my brother-in-law was killed by a drunk driver and his wife is still in a convalescent home due to head trauma. Their 2 young children live with my parent in-laws till they grow up. The video of the fire is still up on YouTube? Blake, I saw some video of the aftermath. I don't know about the one that you're talking about, so. Yeah, the girl who died was 23. Also, he had his wife in the car with him. He had his girlfriend in the car with him, the mother of their child. Callie Voltaire says, I learned to drive in Germany, and even there you only drive fast on the Autobahn. So crazy. Lucky him and his girlfriend are even alive, to be honest. David drove 140 on a highway? Rita says, I have an 800. I don't think I have. Yes, the article said that Ruggs hurt his legs and she had a serious wrist injury, his girlfriend. But I don't know the specifics. Then his girlfriend, says Las Vegas Review-Journal, his girlfriend told the officer the couple had been to Top Golf Los Angeles where they had been drinking Mai Tais. Although she told the officer she did not know how many drinks Ruggs had consumed. Then they went to a friend's house. It's also weird. Washington told the officer while Ruggs was driving, she heard him yell, "What is this guy doing?" She said Ruggs began braking, the car began to slide, and they hit the car in front of them. But the police said his car went into another lane and hit the car in the next lane over. Yeah, Sonic says 156 miles an hour bad. 156 miles an hour plus booze more so. Even if he hadn't been drinking, going 156 miles an hour is crazy and dangerous and utterly irresponsible. Even if he hadn't been drinking. I agree with that, Sonic. I wonder how they know he was going 156. Do they have a security camera or something? I don't know. Can they tell from the tracks? I don't know. Can they tell from the car? Have they searched the car yet? Sonic says they pulled the car computer logs. Maybe they did it already. Car black box probably, says hedge enemy. Ziggy says new cars have a black box. Read is real says newer cars have a black box just like planes. Interesting. Forbes. Your vehicle's black box, a witness against you in court. Odds are your vehicle is equipped with an event data recorder, also known as a vehicle black box, and your local police is now fully equipped to retrieve and analyze black box data and use it against you in court. As of May 2018, almost all U.S. vehicles come standard with a black box installed. How about that? How about that? This is from Forbes. EPAN says you can get the black box removed. Is that legal, EPAN? I'd be surprised if it were legal. If I don't know though. This is interesting. I don't know if this is true. A person on Quora claims if you remove your black box, the insurance company will terminate your insurance policy. That's interesting. Which I would believe. So, if you, I don't know if that's true, but I could certainly see if you removed it, it would invalidate your car insurance. Denise says, hope so. Gene says yes. Reader's Jill says the cops have to get a warrant for the black box. That I don't know. By the way, just in case you want to see it, I just saw, I was doing a quick news check. CBS Los Angeles said a big rig was taken from a company yard, and the police are pursuing a big rig in Los Angeles, it looks like. CHP pursuit of stolen big rig. I'm guessing the person won't get very far. Chris says Smoke and Scan is showing it as well. Once in a while you get like odd chases like an ambulance or something. Was there one where somebody stole a UPS truck? I can't remember, like a year ago. We might have covered that. Sarah Joy says they lost the tires and they're smoking. See, Michelle Sparks is lurking. I have not heard about the cyber attack on healthcare in Canada. I have not heard about it, CZD. I guess it's in Newfoundland. I have not. Not good, though. Jonathan Green says, yes, there was a UPS truck stolen, and the UPS driver got killed in the shootout. I remember we covered that. Seize the days talking about this cyber attack confirmed as cause of healthcare disruptions in Newfoundland. Thousands of medical procedures were canceled. Sources tell CBC it was a ransomware attack. Interesting. I hadn't heard about this. South Jersey Larry's heading over to the Lookers Lounge. All right. This was the story 2 years ago. We covered this 2 years ago. Just a month before the pandemic started happening. Chase with stolen UPS truck ends with shootout, 4 dead. That was terrible. 4 people were killed when when robbers stole the driver's truck and led police on a chase that ended in gunfire on a busy South Florida intersection during rush hour. Chris says that's when things were normal, as they say. It's weird to think about, like, oh, it was just a month before the pandemic. Like, you're just sitting there a month before all. Just no idea about what's coming. I do not remember the Killdozer chase, Jake. I don't remember it. I don't know if I ever heard of it. This one, Marvin Hiermeyer, was an automobile muffler repair shop owner who demolished numerous buildings with a modified bulldozer in Colorado in 2004. Over about 18 months, he had secretly modified a bulldozer by adding layers of steel and concrete. I never knew about this. In 2004, his feud with the town of Granby culminated in a spree in which he used the armored bulldozer to demolish the Granby Town Hall, the former mayor's house, and several other buildings. His rampage ended with his suicide after his bulldozer became trapped in the basement of a hardware store. I had no idea this happened. Is there like a documentary about this? There's a picture of it right there. I had no idea. Jake from State Front says this video is crazy. Carlos remembers that. Jake says there's a documentary. I'll have to watch it. There is a documentary called tread out there. Jonathan Green says there's a few videos on YouTube about it. Yeah, I looked it up and I see there's one called Killdozer Rampage, full version. Yeah, if you look up Killdozer, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube. I'll have to watch some of them because I don't even remember this. Trobert says there's a cult about it now. No, that was like a joke, I think. I'll have to watch some video. What a crazy story. West Hawk says it was a rampage. Read is Real says everything relating to time is now pre or post pandemic. Yes. Hang on 1 second here. Oh, it was Josh Tompkins' birthday. Yes, on the 3rd. But he wasn't in our chat. He wasn't in the chat. Classic breaking news, Robin Banks says. It's not really what we do. Looks like there's plenty of people who have done videos on it. I'll have to check out some of the videos. Callie Voltaire says Tread is a 2020 doc. Barella Holland says it was a huge story in Colorado when it happened. We had some old ducks in Colorado. Bulldozer guy and Balloon Boy named just two. I don't even know if, like, back then when it was happening, if people in other towns were even aware it was going on live. Now it would be all over social media. Interesting. Well, I will certainly read up on that. Oh, I guess that I just read an update about that in that big rig chase, additional wheels are now sparking as the tires come off. Truck is now on 23 in Thousand Oaks area. Barella says it was live. I just don't know. I don't know if it was live. I don't know if it was live like in other cities. I don't know if it was live on like YouTube or something. CBS LA has it. CBS LA posted a link to it. Watch now. See, CBS LA. KCal, Terry says. Torbet says they just put out strips. I'm sure a lot of people are watching it. Yeah, it says, I'm looking at CBS
Los Angeles,
LA.
San Fernando Valley.
Oh, let me mute this. It's not going very fast. The truck is still rolling. It's not going very fast. But I put it on CBS LA. I got my eye on it, but Torbet says it's running on rims. Right. Callie Voltaire says, SoCal has so many car chases. Yeah, I mean, it's just a regular thing. I'm sure somebody's researched this. I don't know if it's more regular there because it has more freeways, or it's part of the culture, or what. Or maybe they just have news resources in place to cover it. Maybe when it happens somewhere else, they don't cover it, but in LA they cover it, and they have the helicopters to do so. Corbett says there's a whole kind of amateur stringers around LA just for these chases. I don't know if it's the people. Rita says the population there. I don't know if there's something different about the people, the culture. I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody's written on this. This law firm, Line Law Firm, they say Greater LA metro area sees more car chases than any other location modernly. One thing they say is car-friendly roads, large number of freeways, and wide roads encourage such pursuits. There's other things there too. Anyways. Sonic says they used to get covered in Phoenix. The two news copters crashed into each other and 4 people died. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Chris Lund says, I don't think they pursue enough and people think they can get away with it. There's a Wikipedia about everything. This is what Sonic mentioned. Phoenix news helicopter collision, 2007. 2 air helicopters, news helicopters collided in midair while covering a police pursuit. All 4 people died. Wow. The probable cause was both pilots' failure to see and avoid the other helicopter, said the NTSB. Wow. As of 2017, the 5 English language television stations in Phoenix used 2 helicopters which came under common ownership. Wait. Use 2 helicopters which use 1 aircraft? It's a little confusing. Anyways. You can read more about that at Wikipedia. Sonic says really freaked out all the other station's pilots that saw it happen. Cala Voltaire says, I was shocked when I learned San Bernardino County sheriffs shoot drivers involved chases from their helicopters. Wait, I'm confused. San Bernardino County sheriffs shoot drivers involved chases from their helicopters? Is there a word missing there? Cala Voltaire? Is that true? The Sun, 2017. There's this article here. Agencies from Los Angeles to Denver to New York have banned shooting into moving vehicles. The practice continues in San Bernardino County. And this talks about an incident from a helicopter. San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department helicopter buzzed in the air, trailing a robbery suspect. From the helicopter, the deputy aimed a rifle. I wasn't aware of this. Cali Voltaires of San Bernardino County sheriffs have shot shade drivers in chases from their helicopters. They've done it on live TV too. This I did not know. By the way, there's a cool, if you like chases, if you like watching car chases, Chase Alert is a good Twitter account to follow. Chase Alert. Chase Alert. This person just posts about chases. Keeping you informed of high-speed chases in the greater LA area. Chase Alert. At Chase Alert. Okay. Hey, it's 12:37. I think we're getting close to that time, guys. I think we're getting close to the time. Yeah, Chase Alert is a good account. It's just devoted to chases, pretty much. Good, they'll get some new followers. I mean, look, this latest chase. Look at this. Look at all the tweets about it. Oh, that might have been an earlier one. No, I think it's all about the truck. See, this person said I was on the overpass, and then Chase Alert retweeted it. Hey, thanks, Sonic. Sonic Summary, Episode 418, Streaming Services, Star Tie, Where to Live, Boat Cats, Cologuard, this is an excellent summary, Cologuard, Car Fob Battery, Chipotle Door, Diet Crashing, Shiba Inu, Challenger Dock, Rugs, Odd Police Chases. That'll be helpful for my chapters, Sonic. Thank you, Sonic. Thanks for the donation as well, Sonic. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Red Raven. How am I very confident while I do news? I don't feel very confident. I feel like I'm just talking about what I'm hearing, Red Raven. I just stick to what we know. How's that? But thank you, Red Raven. I appreciate it. Thank you. Red Raven in Canada. Oh, there we go. And Rita's real. Thanks for the chat doctor, the new chat doctor sticker. It's not really chat doctor, but that's what we're calling it. Because Arizona Jumper thought it was chat doctor, so we're going to go with chat doctor. Thank you, Rita's real. I appreciate it. Am I still crashing? Not right at the moment. Not at the moment, seize the day. I haven't been crashing tonight. I ate before I came on the air. Thank you for asking, though. Belinda Brubaker, thanks for your kind words. Hey, let's thank our moderators. Let's thank our moderators. They had to do a bunch of work tonight. I really appreciate it. Sarah Joy and AJ, let's give it up for them. Sarah Joy and AJ, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, generally? Oh, sometimes. I mean, I'm more proactive about my eating to prevent it, but it can still happen. The problem hasn't gone away. Seize the day. But I try to be more proactive to prevent it. Yesterday, I ate some chicken fingers before going on the air because I knew I might crash. So that helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, Paul W. Thanks, guys. So nice of you. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Paul W. Very nice of you guys. So, hey, when there's big news next, we'll come on the air and cover it. More streams here, too. Barb, I can never tell. Barb, I don't know when I'm going to crash. Sometimes I do. Some days I eat one thing and I crash. Other days I eat the same thing and I don't. It's dumb luck. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen. It just so happened I didn't crash during the stream last night. I got a little hungry at the end. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. Some days it happens, some days it doesn't. All right, let's thank all you guys. By the way, Lookner channel on Twitter. Lookner channel on Twitter. All right, Rob Van Roy, letter artist. Belinda Brubaker, Budget Girl, Chris Lund, Red Raven, C. Michelle Sparks, Seize the Day, Callie Voltaire, Barb Filer, MSU Kiwi, Denise Horton, fun chat tonight. Arizona Jumper, thanks for letting me discuss my unsolved moving issue with you. Edward Kim, Oric 3D, C. Michelle Sparks, Munica, MSU Kiwi, Andrew Pratt, Lisa Remo. Strange Country Girl. Rita's Real, MSU Kiwi. Lisa Remo. Denise Horton, Mark French, Paula Faust, Dave Moss, Breaker, Hedge Enemy. Now I gotta go to the chapters. It's annoying. Gotta find all the cut points and all the things we talked about. Sonic's summary will help. But I do it for you. I do the chapters for you guys. Gene, thanks for watching. John A. and Petey, thanks for watching. Jeff Curry. Oric 3D. Tammy. We didn't hear from Phyllis and Harry tonight. Sorry, I'm yawning. I got to catch up on my sleep tonight. Quick thanks to everybody who donated. So nice of you. Tony Del Monte, Hugo, Darth Tater, Red Raven, Ernie, Hetty Silovitz, Cal Voltaire, Arizona Jumper, Barb Filer, Eric Saunders, Steven 7 Pounder, Denise Horton, Dallas Alice, Stewie, Sonic, Read is Real. Paul W. and MSU Kiwi. Oh, thank you, MSU Kiwi, all the way from New Zealand. And thanks for shouting out the mods, MSU Kiwi. Read Israel's going to head over to the chase. Yeah, go enjoy the chase. She's super invested in the semi situation. Yeah, when you get into them, you can get really invested. Jess C, thanks for watching. Late, 12:45. 12:45 right now. Right, I was just thinking that, Chris. Once in a while you get too invested and then the helicopter runs out of fuel and leaves. And it's awful. Is there a link for the chase? Go to CBS LA on Twitter or CBS Los Angeles on the web. CBS LA. CBSLA.com/live. There it is right there. See? I'll post the link. Here's the link. I'm posting the link. Hold on. Barella thinks NBC LA has the best coverage, has great coverage. So you can go to NBC Los Angeles too. Okay. I got to go do the chapters. Oryx says Fox 11 YouTube also. Oh, I can put it on my TV as I do the chapters. I'll do that. Barella says the truck is only going 17 to 20 miles an hour. See, I can get it up on my TV here. I'll say, hang on, I'll say YouTube. YouTube, and I'll say, what do I want? Fox Los Angeles, right? So I'll say search Fox Los Angeles. Let's see if it works on my TV. Pursuit of Big Rig. There it is. I can see it on my TV. I sometimes forget that I can just throw YouTube up on my TV. Thanks to my Chromecast. I'm guessing Sonic does this sometimes too. Dolores Colbert, thanks for watching. Darren Markley, Edward Kim, The Ralph. Torbett said Smoke and Stand got its cease and desist letter for using a news outlet live stream. I don't know what stream Smoke and Scan is using. I mean, it's just again, if it's, they can do that because they own the footage. So that is their right if they want to shut you down. Barb says, I have YouTube via Roku on TV but can't chat that way. I think possibly I can't see the chat here either. Or maybe I can. I can't remember if I can. Live chat. I clicked on live chat. I don't, for some reason it's not working. Oh, I can't actually. I can see the live chat on my TV. It goes up the right side, and then it's not moderated. So half of the messages are about the truck, and half of them are about like political trolling stuff, basically. I got to turn it off. I literally have to turn off the live chat on my TV because it's so unpleasant looking at it. Sarah Joy says, yuck. Yeah, you'd have flashbacks, Sarah Joy. All right, we'll end this, and then you can go watch the rest of this Oh, thanks, Nathan Levy. You can go watch the rest of the chase. Thanks, Nathan Levy, for watching. I leave you to the chase. Okay, thanks again, moderators. Sarah Joy, AJ, really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thanks to all the lurkers out there. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, donors. We'll do this again very soon. MSU Kiwi, thanks for watching. So, Paula Faust, thanks for watching. All right, Mantronics, I'm going to work on the chapters now. Okay? All right, guys. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. And we will stream again very, very soon. Have a good one. Oh, wait, was Linda Belk here? Linda, I didn't see you. Thanks, Linda, for moderating. Were you here, Linda? I didn't see you. Anyways, I came back to say thanks for Linda if she was here. Sorry, Linda, if you were here, I missed it. Okay, bye.